What's going on, guys? It's AKingsCreation bringing you guys a discussion video this time. I'm going to start this video off by talking about this topic over my recent gameplay. So let's begin by saying, I'm not here to add fuel to the fire, like you see some of the creators doing right now, by saying the game is dying, or let's review a video about why this game is dying and why people are leaving. Then putting in their own comments, I'm not saying the game is dying. Contradict yourself much, or having trouble stating what you meant properly through your title and thumbnail? Okay. See, that's why I wanted to write this script for this specific video, because I was about to rant. Instead, in this video, I will elaborate on why I believe the game is not dying, instead mention why it may be losing its population currently, but that's extremely normal, and not a bad thing. If anything, it's stabilizing and will grow in the future. Let's take a look at the Steam charts right now. As you guys can see, Throne and Liberty is still in the top 40. But let's keep in mind, look at the games right now in the top 10. Watch what will happen after a couple of months. They will fall off. Have you guys noticed that most games, and I really mean most games that come out in 2024, going into 2025, start strong and maintain above the top 5 on the charts for like the first initial month? Example, The First Ascendant, Remnant 2, Dragon's Dogma 2, just listing those few examples because I've covered them. It's mainly because gamers are thirsting for something new, something that will satisfy their dopamine, something like scrolling on TikTok videos all day. On average, 20 to 30% of the entire gaming generation bounces games even if they are good. For example, players that play games like this game, for example, and go to Marvel Rivals and Path of Exile, then onto something else. It's starting to become a norm nowadays. Back in 2010 or before even 2010, gamers would play the same game for years. For example, Destiny, GTA, RuneScape, Halo, I can go on and on. My point is, when you all see players and creators bashing a game, it's because of reasons you are not thinking about. Let's speak on this further. Have you noticed yet, or maybe I'll explain it since I've been a creator for many years across many channels and games. When creators run out of ideas to make on a game, it's more than likely because the game doesn't have enough content, not creative enough, or just loves debates, which makes sense, but also because the internet craves negativity. Cha-ching, money for the creators. Don't believe me? Look up any video that speaks negative about a game and compare it to a positive video. Look at the views and engagement. Do you see a pattern? It's because that they are controversial topics, just like this same video you are watching. It creates a trigger and sparks the debate, leading to more comments, longer watch times, and the initial click of curiosity. This is why I stay authentic and real with my community, because everyone here knows I speak on my own experience and what I learned. I'm not always right, but I'm not always wrong either. It's the foundation of a human's opinion versus another. Just like the actions gamers take, whether they choose to stay playing the same game for years or playing something else. Let's mention the type of players. You have casual players who work more than they actually have free time. Younger players or younger gamers with the attention span of a peanut. Hardcore PvPers who only seek money through esports competitions or just money tournaments, but games that they sweat over. Negative mindset gamers, which no matter what game comes out, they will always be negative and try to get other people to follow them or just seek that attention. Creators, who only look for the money and or try to shine light to the devs on trying to fix things when speaking about the negatives. Or hop games because the most released game is more popular for the money. Although I can relate to this. But the difference with me is I speak on my own enjoyment. If I truly don't like a game I'm covering, I honestly just move on to the next best game that I believe me and my audience will enjoy getting into for the long term. Let's talk about all the positives for Throne and Liberty to prove it's not dying. Remember the Steam charts I showed y'all earlier in the video? Keep that in your brain and watch the current top games fall off over time, and watch creators for those games eat up that fall off before they move on to something else. Let's see where Throne and Liberty will sit once the next game or next big update comes out and the rest of the map is opened up. Also, the fixes that the devs already know about that they are currently working on. I will list them shortly when we speak about the pain points of this game later on in the video. The most important or the most positive thing about this game is that it's a MMO, massively multiplayer online, meaning you're going to have a social experience in this game. And for those who don't touch grass, that's a huge positive by making friends online that you can relate to or have something in common with. Also, MMOs are known for the true escapism from reality because you interact with your friends and you have countless objectives, leveling, and tasks to do daily that literally take away your time from reality. These type of games are built for fun and also built to drain your life away, which most desire as a hobby to keep them busy and feeling like they are accomplishing something. Another positive of escapism and social interactions is that this game has lots more content than most games that have been released initially, keeping players engaged for hours. I'm still grinding and I'm 800 hours in on global and I have a family and a job. I'm satisfied. Heck, we all saw our very first prize pool tournament hosted by Blue Squadron, another creator of the community. That's huge because it allows people to see the potential of builds, what to grind for, and how fun this game can really be with guildies, friends, and proper communication. Okay, I think I mentioned the basics of the positive side of this game. Let's move on to the negatives. If any of you would like to add more positive experiences of this game from your own perspective, please comment them so readers can read it. Okay, finally, let's talk about the pain points of Throne of Liberty. What is getting people to take a break from this game? And yes, a break is more a proper way of saying instead of people are leaving. First, let's list them. Okay, so we got bug chats, which are currently fixed now, but the chat wasn't working so nobody could socialize, which was a big issue, especially for an MMO. Console FPS for large-scale PvP events like Siege. A lot of console players weren't able to see everybody compared to the PC side, so I'm pretty sure they're working on fixing that. Another issue was bad targeting, and it's still going on to this day, which devs know about and are probably currently working on. Endless grind and challenging content, especially for solo players who don't want to interact with people. They are realizing that this game requires interaction and a social experience, so a lot of them are leaving because they don't want to deal with that, which a lot of casual players can't handle. Expecting Korean version to be global version. Well, we've already established that that's not entirely true anymore when they changed up the rune grind for the global side. Let's forget about the Korean side because 90% of y'all don't even play on the Korean version other than the creators who've been playing on the Korean version before the global version release. North American players don't play like Koreans. The devs adapt to the geography and demographics of their audience. And finally, scamming guilds, which, I mean, let's go ahead and add that that's not even the devs' fault, that's just people being completely idiots, but I have to list that here anyway. Okay, I think I covered the basic negatives of this game, which can be easily fixed over time. But if you guys have any negative experiences from this game, please let me know in the comments below and let other readers read it. So that pretty much wraps up this whole debate about why I'm seeing videos about the game dying and why it's not true. If you guys enjoyed this discussion, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and other socials as well. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. People are wondering if I live stream. Yes, I only live stream for my members. Hey everyone, thank you for watching my video. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, make sure you guys check my membership tab. I have supporter, big supporter, and huge supporter. Each tier comes with more benefits. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check it out. How do you access it? You can go to my about page if you're on the desktop and just scroll all the way down to memberships, join now, or you can check the description of each video. Thank you.